Mm-hmm.
Anybody can sue anybody for anything. I mean, there are idiots everywhere.
Right, but how good is a prenup and how effective is a prenup?
Prenups are only as good as you are in keeping your separate money from commingling with the community, which means if you've got a separate piece of property that you came into the marriage with, and you notice Allison all of a sudden has never paid this much attention to me.
She's all ears now.
So, yeah, she's all ears. If you start using, you get a paycheck after you've married, and you take part of that paycheck to pay the taxes on a separate piece of property, you've got problems.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Noted.
Remember that.
Coach my son's basketball
team.
See,
I don't mind that. I think prenups are a function of a community property system that's out of control.
Well, yeah.
Right?
It's
the idea that somehow that if the wife makes it to 10 years or the husband makes it to 10 years, because this happens,
it's funny when the husband does it to the wife.
Yeah, Martina Navratilova, when she had her lesbian lover, and she was so upset because she wanted half of the earnings. She said, I was the one who was earning it. Well, yeah, duh, but you and the feminists are the one who brought in this whole community property system.
It sounds, first off, Mark, why can there not just be a case by simply a case by case basis, which is, you met your wife when you were both in college. She stood by you and worked 2 shifts at the diner while you went to law school. She's the one who paid the rent on the first apartment while you were in law school. She bought your law books. Now you have a successful law practice. She's raised your 2 beautiful children. At least one out there is easy on the eyes. Or as Mark knows him, the designated driver.
Right, exactly.
And now you want a divorce, and you go, okay. Doesn't that
make perfect sense?
It makes perfect sense.
I mean, look.
Well, hold on.
I will confess right now to look. Paulette was with me through thick and thin. We've been married next month, either 25 or 26 years. I can't count that high, but. We lived over a garage. She put up with all my nonsense. She still puts up with all my nonsense. So I understand that. But somebody who comes in and they kind of like marry, some guy who's already substantial, and they're waiting, at least in California, to just get to the 10-year mark where they vest. I think that's outrageous.
Well, not only that, this wouldn't work in the eyes of the law, the court system. It wouldn't work in any other system. If we're talking about a company where it's like, this guy showed up and he sat on his ass and he went to the spa and he got his nails done.
Right.
Well, how much money did he put into the company?
Right.
No, how much technology, proprietary technology? No, he didn't do anything. He was just around for 10 years. Well, now what? Well, he's decided to quit, and they went, he's, by the way, fucking the pool man.
Right.
And he wants half the company.
Right.
Well, the court would go, are you nuts?
Right. Are you out of your mind? But you want to know why? This is, once again, a product of kind of a agenda by the extreme left-wing feminist groups who have castrated the males in
That's
California.
Why it's funny when it happens to a woman.
Right.
That's why I always laugh my ass off when when the dude dumps them and takes. I don't know. Was it recently? Who was it? More recently, there was a woman who was well off who went through
Chris
a divorce.
Humphries with Kim Kardashian.
Funny.
Was torturing the hell out of her for a 72-day marriage.
Right.
And here's a guy who's making, he's an NBA basketball player. He's not exactly drawing welfare and food stamps.
Right.
Okay.
It's an insane system.